Hey guys, I am back. I am here to show you my moths now, and these are more of the big moths that I have. So I'll just start out with this one right here. This is a Osage Sphinx moth, right here. This one's kind of smaller, but I just put in there because there wasn't room in the other one. But this is a wavy lined green emerald butterfly. And I think they're kind of neat where they're so bright green. The lines on this one are yellow, but normally they're white. Then this right here is one of my more mysterious moths. They look like this. And then this one right here I raised from a caterpillar. I don't know what it is, but it's neat where it has the auburn hind wings. And then let me see what it looks like on the back. Looks like this. Just kind of brown, like normal. This one right here is a brothered, let's see, sweetheart underwing kind of moth. And my brother found this one on the back porch. Looks like this. And then this right here is a Titan Sphinx moth. And it's one of my favorite Sphinx moths because it's rare to find in the state that I live in. So I thought that one was neat. And then this one right here, I cannot remember the name of this, but I found this one at a friend's house, I'm pretty sure. They just look like that. Then there's these lunate Zale moths right here. Both of these are females. And this right here is another Osage Sphinx moth. I have doubles of some stuff, so if there's any need for an extra. This right here is a male salt marsh caterpillar moth. And I just caught him a few weeks ago. He's pretty neat. Looks like this. I just have a female. Oh, Rose, stop attacking my arm. Stop. Nope. Sorry. My cat's ornery. And this is another Sphinx moth. I currently, right now, do not remember the name of it. And this little moth right here has some pink. And this one's a male because if you see the antennas, they're real feathery. I don't know if I can get any closer. Let me see. Yeah. And this right here is a Polyphemus moth that a friend brought me from Oklahoma that their brothers found. This one's a female. The males are bigger, if you can imagine. Because this one right here, I'll show you the back. And also you can tell it's a female because the antennas are also, male antennas are big and feathery and the females are like this, they're small. But it's not like that with all moths. Some moths are different. Then here is another lunate Zale. This one right here is a male though because it has the white on the hind wings. And then this is a white-lined Sphinx moth, and they're probably the most common of the Sphinx moths because I see them a lot. And this is a, let's see, this is a tobacco hornworm moth. And the way to tell it from a tomato hornworm moth is that the tobacco has 6 yellow dots, and you can't see the 6th one, but it's on there. And the tomato one has 5 yellow dots, so that's really, and the hind wings, see how these ones are wavy. The other ones are kind of more straight lined. And then there's some of these down here. Some of these I don't know the name to, so I'll just show you the ones I don't know the name to. Then I'll show you guys the second box. In a sec, I'll sit down the moths. Okay, look at this new box. These are my smaller moths. There's not, there's more than the big ones, kind of, but of course they're small, so that's why. This is a virgin tiger moth. Right here, and I think it's pretty, even though I If I wanted to use it in the fair, I might get docked a point because of the antenna being missing. This right here, I'm not sure what it is, but they're neat because their wings look like bark when they're laying on a tree. And I probably have about 5 of those because they come in different colors. Except obviously you can see this one's wing is messed up because it's supposed to be spread right, and it fell. This right here, I'm pretty sure is a corn earworm moth. And this one right here, I'm not sure. I think that's a variegated corn earworm moth. This is a very small little moth right here. I'm not sure what that is. Then this one right here is neat. This one right here is a male moth of this kind of moth, I'm pretty sure. Now this moth I thought was neat right here. I'll show you. If I can get this macro lens to zoom in and up. Okay. If you can see the little antennas, they kind of go by the pin. They kind of stick back like that. I thought that was pretty neat. Now these moths right here, I just showed you one a while ago. This one right here, instead of having yellow around its neck, has orange. And then this one right here tells the name on there so I can look. It's a black and yellow lichen moth. Right here. This is a little tiny moth right here. Some moths people think are ugly because they're just brown. Oh, let me see if I can fix this real quick, sorry. Well, don't. Sorry, Rose was getting mad at me. And here's another lichen moth, except you can see this one had some difficulties. And this moth right here, its wing, when it came out, was deformed. As you can see, it's... sorry. Deformed. And it's tiny like that. And this right here is a forager moth, I'm pretty sure. And here's another one of those moths, and as you can see it has kind of more of a white and brownish orange on it. And this is a female salt marsh caterpillar moth right here. Actually, I think it is anyway. It might not be. Then this moth that's right here I bought off of bioequipbugs.com. They sell bugs to collectors. You have to have like a special relaxation chamber because they come dead, so you have to put them in there and it'll relax their wings and stuff and make them easier to move. Here's another corn earworm moth. Here's a little tiny orange moth with white wiggly stripes on its wings. Here's some other small moths that I don't know the names of. This orange one right here with spots is kind of neat. There's another forager moth. Now these are neat. They're the snowberry clearwings. There's another one that's a relative, and it's called a hummingbird clearwing, but they don't live around here. But the snowberry's really neat because they look like bees. But they're pretty friendly, but they're cautious, so you know you can't really get them to get on your hand or anything. And here's some more lunate zales, and if you'll notice, I mean not lunate zales, sorry, some more wavy lined emeralds. Now the other one I showed you is bright green, but these ones right here are a kind of a light green seafoam color. Now let's see, I forgot, oh yeah, here's it. This is a joined underwing, and unlike underwing moths, which are normally big, this is a rather small moth right here. It looks like that on the underwing. And then this one right here I think is neat. And then I'll just show you one more, and that'll conclude our moths. This one right here I raised from a caterpillar. I still do not know what it is, but I always thought they were neat because they kind of have a silky kind of feel to their wings.